Hello everybody and welcome to a data visualization with Python tutorial video series. In this series we're going to be talking about how you can do data visualization with Python using the module Matplotlib, which is a third-party Python module. Despite being a third-party module, it is probably one of the most integral data visualization modules with Python. I would venture to guess that Matplotlib is one of the top 10 most used third-party modules for Python. There are other data visualization modules with Python, and you're free to kind of look around on those, but this one is going to be focused around Matplotlib. It's definitely the most documented, it's the most used, and just really the most, it has the most options basically with it. And up until pretty recently, Matplotlib was what I would call a somewhat ugly charting module, but nowadays, there's always been a lot of customization options, but it was always very tedious to do. But nowadays, customization is even easier, and I'll be showing you guys how to do some of your own customization as well as how to do some automatic customization. And then at that point, it's a pretty fully functional and good-looking data visualization module. Now, some of the things that we're going to be covering in this series are going to be things like, your traditional line graph. We've got scatter charts, and we're going to have bar graphs, 3D graphs, live updating graphs, and then with 3D, you've got 3D scatter plots, 3D planes, 3D bars even, all kinds of stuff like that. And we're even going to do some geographical plotting with the kind of Matplotlib extension, which is called basemap. So there's definitely a lot of stuff that we're going to get through in this series, but by the time you're done with it, you should be able to do just about any kind of data visualization that you're looking to do, which is obviously hugely integral to any sort of data analysis that you might be doing. And Python is actually really popular for data analysis. So a bit about myself. My name is Harrison. I have been programming Python for about 5 years now. And I also use Python in my everyday life. I'm self-employed, and I've been running my own businesses now for probably over a decade. And real recently, I started using Python to kind of help me out in my business, as well as doing web development in Python. And I do a lot of data analysis. One of my businesses is a natural language processing and sentiment analysis website called Centex. And definitely use the heck out of Matplotlib. It's an extremely useful module. And it's nice to be able to have the skills to be able to visualize the data that you're working with right away, because sometimes you're programming or whatever, and you think you're doing something with the data, or you think the data kind of represents something, and then you go to visualize it, and not so much, So data visualization is obviously just very integral to any sort of data analysis. So anyways, that's what we'll be doing in this series. I hope you guys are excited, and let's get started.